So I'm sure by now you heard about the 10 inmates who escaped prison in New Orleans by Jimmy opening a door here and into this room where there was a broken toilet. They moved away from the wall and went through the wall to a construction area of the jail, and they were gone. They scaled a wall, went over a highway, and were in the community of New Orleans. So there's a lot of people pointing fingers, and the people at the jail are pissed off. They said they've been asking for money for a very long time. It's not happening. Nobody knew about this until 7.5 hours later. The civilian who was watching this camera went to get something to eat. So there's a lot more inside information that went on for these guys to get out of there. Somebody knows more than they're saying. So they didn't know that these prisoners were gone until 8:30 in the morning, almost 7+ hours later. So then they started to scramble to tell you why they did not let the general public know. So they brought in this chick.
Victims were aware of what was going on. Most of the victims were very grateful for the cause. They graciously thank us. We additionally sent our detectives to their homes for more safety measures, and that alone speak measures. I strongly encourage all to educate the community on the importance of banning link. This is a free app that is listed online, and it is also a guide for victims and survivors to track offenders while they...
I'm sure they did say thank you. It's the least you could do for letting them escape. Dude, this is a circus act. Check out this next chick. All right, so the chick with the budget said, we just don't have the money. This got heated fast. He said, we have no money to run this prison.
As of 2025.
So if we could answer my question, we asked the question, nobody answered.
What is your question?
Once again, we asked multiple times, is there a maintenance and service contract in place to take care of the deteriorating conditions within the pods and within the jail?
We can't afford a maintenance and service contract.
That are not working.
So right now, we can't afford a maintenance and service contract. We have maintenance staff that are on board that do the day-to-day. But right now, our current budget sits at about $68 million. $41.1 million comes from the city, $13 million comes from the millage, and about $10.1 million a quarter is given to us.
Okay, so if all of that wasn't bad enough, the sheriff, Susan Hutchins, said it's no coincidence that all this happened right before a sheriff election. But when they asked her to elaborate, she refused. Okay, so what we know now is 3 have been captured. 1 was under a car, go figure. But they have no idea where the other 7 are. And these are hardened criminals. These are murder, rapists, all kind of bad guys. So let's all say a little prayer that they get them back in custody. But they had 8, 9, 10, 11 hours before anyone even came to look for them. So they said there's over 200 officers looking for these 7 escaped inmates. There's already been 3 people at the jail put on suspension. So I'm sure we'll hear about that again later as well. And they caught the other 3 with facial recognition. So that's cool. Alright guys, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. Please take a minute to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time.